Say hi to YouTube. Facebook is coming on in a second.
Hello.
Hey there.
Okay, guys. So, I need to make an announcement real quick. Our Dining on a Dime cookbook is 30% off with free shipping if you get the classic edition, which is this one. If you get our 20th anniversary edition, it is 10% off with free shipping. Or if you buy 3 books, it is 20% off. Or you can get our 3-book set with Penny Pitch and Mama. It's 20% off also. Now, my announcement is, if you ordered on October 15th, 16th, or 17th, the classic edition, we shipped off 75 books.
I think it was 80.
And the post office has lost 61 of them.
So
let's just meditate on that for a moment, shall we? So, if you ordered on October 15th, 16th, or 17th, and your book shows that it's in pre-transit with your tracking number, we have no idea where it is, and I am working with the post office to try and figure it out. Eventually, we will reship them if they don't, but
show up.
Losing 61 books is a lot for us to lose because the post office messed up again. So, I just wanted to warn you guys, if you haven't gotten your book, it's not that we're not shipping them. We did ship them a week ago.
Well, we found out they held them before they theoretically did something with them, so we're hoping, how long should they wait before?
Well, I'm waiting to hear back from the post office first, from the big wigs in Washington,
So they may
DC,
be on their
I
way.
guess.
They may be on their way, we just aren't sure. And the post office isn't helping us very much, so.
Yeah, so anyway. Okay, so today I am making barbecue chicken, and I didn't even look to see if I have this recipe in the book. I would be really surprised if I don't.
James said those postal workers are eating well and saving money.
Yes, they are. And I talked to my mailman, and he says that he picked up the 6 crates of books, and he took them to the post office. But he didn't scan them like he's supposed to put them on the truck. So.
But the confusing part is they should have then scanned them when they got to Denver, and they didn't. So we're not really sure what's going on with them.
Yeah.
Although this did happen a while back with one order, and the order still showed up on time later, even though it never showed up on the tracking. So hopefully that will be the case, and they'll all just get there while we're trying to figure it out. So.
You would hope. I don't know. So, needless to say, I spent 3 hours today dealing with the post office, and I think I'm getting the flu, and that just did me in for the day. So, anyway, did you say you called them too?
No. Oh, today, no, I was just looking for alternatives to the post office, but...
It's like 10 to 15 bucks to ship one book from UPS or FedEx.
Or Amazon.
Oh, is it 15 bucks?
10.
10?
Plus we have to pay for them to live at the warehouse.
So anyway, this is where being self-employed is real fun, let me tell you. Okay, Dining on a Dime cookbook, page 306. So, since I am not feeling well today, this is a recipe that is super quick and super easy. So, I have my chicken breasts here, okay? You can use chicken quarters. You can use drumsticks and thighs. You can use whatever kind of chicken you want, okay?
Oh, Des says don't feel bad, she has the flu too.
Well, we were supposed to have a fun anniversary getaway this weekend, but I'm not sure how much fun it's going to be now.
Just go. Don't worry. I'll forage all the
Maybe hot
signatures.
salty water will make you feel better.
Maybe. So on my chicken, I sprinkle my seasoned salt. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you get the link for that? My seasoned salt is on page seasoned salt.
Oh, did you want me to share the...
305 in Dining on a Dime. That's the recipe that Oh, no, Dad. We're being invaded by bacon. What do we do?
Hey there,
Can we
bacon.
eat the bacon, Dad, with kisses?
I think we love that bacon especially, don't we?
All right, come tell them what you decided to be for Halloween.
I decided to be a piece of bacon.
This was the easiest Halloween costume I have ever had.
It's only the
We
second
just
one.
walked into the store and it was the first thing there.
We went in because we had to go today, or there's nothing going to be left this weekend.
This
And
is-
we looked over and I said, "Do you want to be a hamburger?" He's like, "No." I said, "Do you want to be bacon?" "Sure." So we walked out. Your mother
Whoa,
thanks
that's
you.
even. We've only twice bought costumes.
There's also like a banana and
Hot dog or something, I think. Yeah.
And the one time I went with him to buy a costume, it was a little more complicated because he didn't like anything that they had.
And all the
yeah,
artists.
because it was all like
Yeah, this is only the second costume we've ever purchased. But I was so sick, I'm like, I just can't do it. I just cannot do it. So,
It's really cute though. And
we are going to be bacon
yep.
for the next 3 years until we're done
No, we're
for
not.
Halloween.
No, we're not.
Why not?
Oh, somebody, Melissa's asking who's going as eggs.
I know, Dave said that.
I said me and Mom should dress up as eggs for his party, and then
Dave said that. Dave said we should figure out how to be eggs. I was
That
like,
could be a
that's
big
great.
pancake.
Oh my goodness, that'd be hilarious.
I'm not flat enough.
I'd
I'd be a weird.
You'd be a stuffed pancake.
Oh, thanks.
How about 3 pancakes?
I'm sorry.
Mom,
That didn't come out like I
that was super,
No, that's fine.
no.
It's true.
Sorry.
Jack.
How about 3 pancakes?
Roberta says that's a cute costume, Jack. Oh, hey,
I'm really. How many kisses?
Dave
do I have
better
for
not
that
eat
one?
me
you
though.
better not kiss me now.
Oh, yeah.
You want me to
Dave-
go down now?
Dave better not eat me.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm making because I ran out of barbecue sauce.
You're using extra
I
You know-
barbecue sauce?
Well, I got to thinking Dave and the Bacon would be like the, what are those, the Minions on that promo where the one thinks the other one's a banana?
Oh my goodness, that would be hilarious.
Oh, I don't know.
Banana!
Okay, so I'm making the easy barbecue sauce here.
On page
306. Thank you, Dave, and Dining on a Dime.
Dime cook.
Oh dear. Okay, at what point do you give up on life?
What'd
Or
you do?
Dave.
Okay, so I thought I had an entire thing of grape jelly, and I have 2 tablespoons.
What about the mint jelly? Sorry.
Okay, well, let's just pretend that we have equal parts of ketchup and jelly.
Do we have a recipe for that on the website that I can share?
I think I do.
We forgot to go to the store, guys. So.
I'm
So,
sharing the homemade
I was so
seasoning.
excited that the costume went so easy, I forgot to pick up the ingredients for this. And so, yeah, okay, so just pretend this is half barbecue sauce and half jelly, okay? Or I mean half ketchup and half jelly, all right? Let's just pretend that, shall we?
Should we have scraped some jelly out of it? And then
I
it'll-
did.
So ketchup, so it'll... Oh, you did?
Oh, I could have taken some ketchup out of it.
Sorry, I would have told you sooner.
Oh,
Okay,
well.
so I'm going to share the barbecue sauce link here. While
This
we...
is Jack in his normal form. Oh.
In your normal form,
This,
show them your new fancy haircut.
oh.
Show
Yeah,
'em.
it's kind of messed up because of the.
Woo! Mom could kiss that one.
It's kind of messed up because of.
Mom has to kiss the handsome boys, you know. Okay, so let's just pretend here that this is all mushed together. Am I even gonna get anything out of this? Oh, well, not too bad.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that tastes a lot like barbecue sauce.
Yeah, it's just a little on the. Yeah, we'll just go with that, shall we? Okay, so
Actually, the part
Let's
that I...
just
Maybe I
see
just
that.
got the right spot in there, but it tastes
good.
perfect.
Okay, so I am now putting this on my chicken, and then I am putting it in my oven. Yes, if you want to do the crock pot, you can. I don't like the crock pot as well, but if you want to, you go right ahead. I know a lot of people like the crock pot.
So this is gonna be barbecue, but more spicy than.
No, it's not gonna be
So,
spicy.
but it takes
I mean,
longer
not
in the...
spicy, but like less sweet.
Maybe.
I
Okay,
don't know how barbecue
so-
works.
Then we're gonna put this in the oven and bake it at 400 degrees for about 20 to 30 minutes, okay?
I shared the recipe, but I'm going to share it again now. Yes, my love.
Okay, so then I'm gonna make some coleslaw. And I have my cabbage here. Now this is on, Mike will leave the link, guys. This is on our 3rd week of October menus.
Oh, sorry. Question. Somebody wanted to know what was the small bottle you put in there after
Oh,
putting the jelly.
I added a tad of liquid smoke. I apologize. I just happened to have this on hand and I thought, oh, I'll just add some in there.
Wait,
Okay.
what? They liquefy smoke now?
And
I'm adding the recipe again, guys.
yes, Dave, they liquefy smoke.
How did they do that? Is it just carbon?
It's just a smoke flavor.
It's just a flavor, Dave.
Oh.
Okay. So, where was I? I was somewhere.
Oh, sorry, it was my fault.
Oh yes, October menus. So Mom did out a set of menus for 4 weeks in October, and we're on week 3. And this is the barbecue chicken and coleslaw part of that menu. I didn't do the whole menu
Is that the
because
same coleslaw recipe?
yes, this is our regular traditional coleslaw recipe. On page coleslaw is on page 156 in Dining on a Dime, okay? Now, I shred mine up fairly fine, or I try to. I don't always succeed. Man, you smell good.
Yay. Thought it would distract you from your
My
ailment.
agonizing pain. My wishing that it was my turn to be visited at the grave for Halloween. Okay, so
Do people do? I guess people do that somewhere.
I don't know. All right.
We don't do that.
No. Okay. Let me grab my bowl here.
I am sharing these links, but there are a lot of them. So if you miss one of the links for one of these recipes, you can go to livingonadime.com and click show notes, and they're all currently there. And they're also in the description below on YouTube.
Yes. Yeah, for you guys on YouTube who keep telling me, why don't you tell us the ingredients? Guys, just look in the description. Just about every YouTuber that I know posts the recipe in the description. So if you're watching a video on YouTube,
Go into the description.
just go to the description.
Yes, Kim, she doesn't feel too well. We think she's getting the flu.
Okay, and then all I have is a few carrots left.
So Melissa asks, so are you using pre-made sauces for barbecue? Or are you showing what can be used from the pantry?
Nope, I'm
Oh.
just showing what can be used from the pantry.
Well, if I knew a few weeks ago you were going to use these carrots, I wouldn't have taken half of them.
Uh-oh. Okay, so usually I shred my carrots, but I don't have the energy to do that today. So I'm just going to chop them up really fine. All right, here we go. And there we go. All right, now. Doop, 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 doop. There's that. And then I'm going to pour it in here.
This really is the best coleslaw.
Thank you, dear. And I
You're
didn't even
welcome.
pay you to say that.
Wow. What a
Man.
surprise.
Okay, and then you put in your sugar
He is your husband now.
and
I mean,
spoon in your, what is this stuff called? Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise.
mayonnaise. That's mayonnaise?
That's all. It's just 4 ingredients, 4
Such a
simple
weird color.
ingredients.
Oh, it's avocado oil. Mayonnaise.
And just stir it in. Okay, just like so. And there you go. So, that is the coleslaw. That's the barbecue chicken. Really, it's like a 5-minute dinner. If you want to throw on some rice, you can throw on some rice, which we already have rice made. If you want to serve it with, normally I will also cut up like an apple or an orange or serve grapes or anything like that, along with our coleslaw for our vegetable. And that's pretty much it.
So Pamela wanted to know, are we working out of the new book? We are not.
No.
Although, is this recipe going in the next new book?
This is in this book.
This is in this book. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
This is in Dining on a Dime.
So that one is in the extended edition of Dining, but
Yes.
yeah.
So this recipe is in the 20th anniversary edition and the classic edition right here, okay? All right, now, one more time, our big announcement while we're waiting for, Jack wanted to set up and do pumpkin carving.
Oh no.
While we're here, but Mike's gonna taste test. I did not eat off of this.
Thank you.
Because we're germaphobe.
Delish. Perfect coleslaw. My coleslaw and deviled eggs never leave home with me at potlucks because everyone loves them so much.
So Jan says, why not just use Miracle Whip if you add sugar to mayo?
You can. I just don't keep Miracle Whip on hand because I don't like it as well. Okay, so we had a couple of requests for this, so let me cut this real quick. I made this up today. I have one person that is specifically sending it to someone in Afghanistan, so I'm giving her the first dib on how many she wants. But here is
Someone
my...
who's deployed right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose they
Here is my God Bless America soap.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Is that pretty cool? Okay, so I'm just going to cut one slice because I want Dave to take a picture of it. So to cut your melt and pour soap, hold your knife and look straight up and down from it and just go straight down. Okay, straight down. Now, this is all I have. I don't think I'm going to make any more this year.
God save the Queen or what?
There you go.
God bless America.
Wrong
I wasn't
country there,
listening.
Dave.
I wasn't listening,
So there you go.
All
Oh.
those same colors, though.
God bless America. All right, so I'll put those on tomorrow as soon as I hear back from the gal that wanted to buy them.
I'm sorry.
All right, Jonathan. So we're going to do pumpkin carving.
Oh, Stormy has a joke for Jack. We're going to get him when he comes over.
Jack!
So someone asked if churches here celebrate Halloween. I don't think so, or none that I know of, but there are, churches have varying degrees of things they
Harvest
often do.
festivals
A lot of churches call them harvest festivals. We figure you're doing something on the same day, calling it something different is
Kind of crazy.
semantic, really. So, but we don't do anything, gross. We just usually get a cute costume and walk around with other kids in the neighborhood and get candy, and that's about it.
We usually avoid the houses that are pretty creepy, that kind of stuff. Okay, Dad, your turn.
But yes.
right.
Oh, I'm like, what are we doing? Right. So
I
Jack,
thought this was my pump.
It
it is, and you can do as much of it as you want. Although maybe I better do than. Well, actually,
No, that's a safety knife, so he can do it if he
you
wants.
can do this part too if you want. All right.
Okay, do you want to draw a picture? This is a thing. Do you want to draw the
Oh, I
picture
thought
first?
we were gonna. Okay.
I could be like Charlie
Well,
Brown
could
and
be
turn around,
mine.
and you could draw on the back of my head.
Are you supposed to put the?
Yeah, so Dad draw with the little cutout so that he can do. Dad has never done pumpkins with them.
Wait, I'm cutting it or you're cutting it?
Well, I just.
I've done pumpkins with the other kids. Not
When?
not in the last 4 years.
You just need to cut the
4 or
top
5
off.
years. But with BJ and Ellie, I did a lot.
You need to cut the
Right
top
here?
off.
Because
and
you
then
know you need the.
You want me to
Hello,
cut the top
Teresa.
off? Yeah, a little better, huh?
I mean, I could, but.
Should I zoom into the?
So, Jack,
Oh no.
Huh. What?
Stormy has a joke for you.
So kind of
What did the skeleton order for dinner?
I don't know.
Spare ribs.
Oh.
You get it?
Oh yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Do you want me to get you a chair stand on, Jack?
Yeah.
Here. And you can be above it where it's easier to work.
Ow!
All right. Oh,
I thought he
there's a
chopped
text
his-
file with a few questions people had.
A few questions.
Okay, Bacon doesn't like standing on chairs. Hold on. Let's switch to your normal chair.
Shannon, the 20th anniversary edition
Okay.
That's too
of
tall.
Dining
You
on
get
a
a shorter
Dime
chair.
is the same
Yeah, this is
cookbook
too
expanded and revised.
I can-
Just stay here and I'll get a shorter chair.
I can just, Dad, I can just,
Be on your knees?
yeah.
Okay.
So we got these pumpkins for $3. As you guys know, on October 8th we had a huge snowstorm and everything froze here.
So you want to turn it so that it's in like that and not straight down? Because if it's straight down, the lid will fall in. Okay.
And so the pumpkin farm that BJ and Ellie are working at for the season was given any size pumpkin for $3. So
They had a freeze and they got rid of all the frozen ones, but they weren't sure, so they
Yeah.
$3 for all of them.
Yeah,
Although King Soopers had $4 pumpkins the other day, and they were huge.
did they?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe we should make pumpkin seeds afterwards.
This was
Yeah.
after your announcement.
Okay. So while Jack's cutting this, I'm gonna make my announcement again. And Becky, this is for you.
And
I think she hasn't ordered it yet.
No, she has.
Oh, has she?
Yeah,
Okay.
hers was one that I shipped. So if you ordered on October 15th, 16th, or 17th,
The first 3 days of the sale.
the first 3 days of the sale, the classic Dining on a Dime,
Why is it kind of...
out of the 75 books that were shipped, the post office has lost 61 of them. So, and Becky was the one that brought this to our attention. He's going the wrong way with the cutter. Might help if he goes the other direction.
Oh, Mom's thinking the bigger
Um,
tines go faster. Is what
So we are working with the post office. My mailman specifically told me that he did pick them up, put them on his truck, but did not scan them, and took them to the post office where they sat and did not get anywhere past that. There has been no notification. So I am working with the post office trying to find where all my books are. They may just show up on your doorstep. And if you guys are watching this and you happen to have one show up on your doorstep, would you please let me know? I would really appreciate
This is an
it.
empty one. Quite an empty one, isn't it?
It is?
Yeah.
There's no seeds?
Well, there's a lot of seeds, but
seedless.
there's a lot of seeds.
I love the seeds.
There's a lot of seeds, but it's just there's not a very big middle chunk.
I love it.
I'm sure Tara would say that. Will say this, but I'm just going to say it ahead of time. If oh, I was just thinking to cut that part off, but yeah, if they don't show up and we can't find them at the post office, we will send replacements. We're just going to wait a little bit while we figure it out. They may just show up automatically. So in theory, this is still the amount of time they would be in transit, right?
Yes. So, yes, Carol. Jack looks just like BJ did, and so did Dave when he was this age. It's kind of funny.
Where do you want to put the face?
So,
Probably.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, if you guys
Maybe
knew
just scrape it out first.
what a pain the post office has
Why
been.
don't I put a dot on that side?
Okay.
No one wants to take responsibility, of course.
Where's the pen?
So
Woohoo!
we are working on those orders, and we are waiting for the post office to respond. I've had to write, I don't know who I wrote. Somebody at the business office in the post office, so hopefully they'll do something.
All right. Ooh, this thing works pretty well.
Andrea says your costume is perfect. She loves it.
Yeah, this is normal Jack right now.
This is normal Jack right now.
So just so everybody knows why, I'm doing this because you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
You don't like the seed part, the ookie gookie part. And when Tara said Mike doesn't like pumpkin, I realized more recently that I actually do like pumpkin cookies and pumpkin pie and stuff, but for 40 years I didn't eat it because whenever we do this, the smell of it is just not very appealing, and I thought that's the way it actually
I think
tasted.
it smells good.
Shannon,
Yes.
Shannon, the 20th
It is
anniversary edition has 28 new recipes
You must have
with the recipe cards and how we wrote the book and that kind of thing.
Do you want to...
I mean, you can make a pumpkin patch out of one pumpkin. That isn't like this one.
We do not have a mailboxes, etc. And the thing is, I would take it to UPS, but the other day, UPS did the same thing and lost $300 worth of soap making supplies for me.
We had thought about trying to find somebody
So-
like Amazon to ship it because apparently the people are more willing to hurry up and act with them if there's something that goes wrong at wherever place they ship.
Andrea, we have had nothing but issues with the post office ever since we've done this business, and I think it's just because we ship so much. The new book has not been shipped yet. The 20th anniversary edition has not been shipped yet.
Wow.
So it was only the ones, only the classic edition. Hey, Dave,
Yeah.
is Mom on camera?
No, that is okay.
No.
I still have this, but it needs.
Oh no, is
New
the battery? I
batteries.
don't know if I have a battery for it.
So Jack,
You don't have any batteries.
is that enough?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, you want to go ahead and
So we, I don't know. I'll have to see, Jack. We got this pumpkin carving kit last year on clearance for 50 cents, just so you guys know. I know, Marie, I don't know how they lose mail like that. It's absolutely ridiculous. Well, so then what's even worse is, I was talking to them and they said, well, if he picks up your mail after 4:30, then it just sits at the post office until the next day, and it doesn't get shipped until the day after that. And I was like, excuse me, people are paying for priority mail, and you just leave packages sitting there? It's absolutely insane. I mean, I was sitting there thinking, I cannot believe. Well, yeah, I can. It's government,
do you think this is too close to the top?
Probably not.
Okay.
No, it'll probably work.
Except you're smearing off the way you're drawing.
Oh.
Yeah. That's not a problem.
Aw, thanks, Andrea. Once I get the new book, I'm going to give my old one to spread the gospel of living on a dime.
is that Andrea? Yeah. Hi, Andrea.
Kathy, you're going camping with 2,000 people? Man, have fun with that. Woo! Oh my goodness. Yeah, Buster's a Bichon Frigé. Okay, let's see.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it started with our mail carrier, and I'm actually really hacked.
Although when we lived in Kansas, our mail carrier was fine, but the books, they kept telling us that they were getting destroyed by a machine in Kansas City, but the machine never got fixed. And we asked them when we were here, we asked about insurance because somebody asked if we had them insured.
Yeah, so let's talk about insurance in the post office.
And I'm not really sure now, but at that time they told us that
It's a total risk.
insurance would only give us the cost of our shipping back and not the value of the item.
Well, so now I talked to another person and they said they would give me the value of the item back. But when I tried to go do that last time, I spent 3 hours arguing with them because the book had been delivered to the wrong address. But since it had been delivered, they weren't going to refund the money.
Do it again.
So it doesn't really do me any good to insure them because I'm not going to get paid for it. So, Pamela, the new book does not follow the same page order. We added so many pages that it doesn't. So
We would have wanted to, but we'd had to put all the new pages at the end.
yeah, it just didn't work.
So we're going to cut out
Thank you, Tanya. My apron came from
Hold on.
Sue in England, our wonderful viewer whose son actually lives down the street from us, which is
Sky
kind of
looks
fun.
really happy.
So,
All right.
Let me start.
ooh, have a good trip and Nits.
Cool.
Okay, let me see.
It's right here, Jack. So now we're getting to the precision work.
I'm gonna.
Bandana Grandma's
Try
got
if
a
you can to be on this side so they can see it.
Bandana Grandma's got a joke for you. What did the skeleton say when he walked into 7-Eleven?
I don't know.
I'll have a big gulp and a mop.
What?
I don't get it.
A big gulp and a mop.
He's a skeleton. He has
What's gonna
nothing to
happen when he
hold the
drinks
big
it?
gulp in.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes,
I-
Faith,
I
I roast the pumpkin seeds and I will put them on here for you. Is the link on how to roast them right here.
So how long does the chicken bake for?
Oh, about 30 minutes.
And do you just, when it's starting to smell, we'll assume it's done? I know it's not been 30 minutes, so.
So is this actually
Yeah,
clean?
although mine
Ooh,
was
it smells good already.
mine was semi-frozen, so it may take longer. Yes, we do roast the pumpkin seeds. Everybody's asking me. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. No, the classic edition, if it was ordered by itself, we're shipping out now as people order them. It's the 20th anniversary edition.
The 20th anniversary edition and the penny pinch mama and the menus, they're still at the printer. So those orders with those are the ones that we won't ship till December 1st. So
There are, Music Mad, there are special pumpkins for roasting that are less, have less water content, that are good for roasting for like pumpkin pies.
okay, this is not a paid endorsement, but this actually has worked a lot better than what we used to use.
Really?
Yeah, it took like
Well, we'll keep that one then.
it took like a minute and a half to scrape everything out of it, and before we were always getting slimy and reaching in here and trying to cut.
We used to use a regular spoon, not a serrated spoon.
Yeah, this one has teeth on one side, like one of those things that you strain your pasta with, and then it has littler teeth on the other side. And man, it worked pretty nicely for clearing this out.
Yeah. So, Bandana Grandma, yes. I was able to
Eyes.
take my gun soaps on the airplane. Thankfully, the x-ray did not show anything.
He's a cyclops.
He's a cyclops. That's
Wait,
funny.
actually didn't show. What was it?
My guns.
Oh, the gun soap.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we went to a conference, somebody was asking about the gun soaps, and we were kind of worried about that because it's all soap. There's nothing. There's no like metal or anything questionable in there. But we just weren't sure if somebody would freak out if they saw it.
Yeah, Denise, and the postage keeps going up. Don't even get me started. I am so mad. I'm so mad. Yay, Joanne got her BFF a classic for Christmas. That's great. So if you guys want a really good deal, our classic Dining on a Dime is 30% off with free shipping, and it's not going to be cheaper than this for the rest of the year, okay? So if you want it, Cheryl, we have looked into FedEx and UPS, and it would cost about $12, $10 to $12 to ship the books. And people don't want to pay that kind of postage, so.
The companies like Amazon and all that, because they're so huge, they get a really crazy little rate. And we were trying to figure out if there's some way we can work with them, because Amazon, you can work with Amazon and do it, but it's still pretty expensive to have them do it.
Keep accidentally hitting that.
You're stabbing him in the eye.
It's okay. If you're going inside, the eye's going to fall out, so it won't
No,
matter.
I'm just joking. Do you want to? Maybe you should do this side since you're here. Hold on its
Dora,
side. Can I help you?
we sent you a tracking number, so you might check your spam filter if you did not receive it. As soon as the book,
That's inside stuff.
as soon as the label is printed, we send you a tracking number. And we have the tracking numbers of all the books that are gone. But we're waiting for the post office to see if they can find them.
So the ones that have shipped after that
are on their way, yeah.
We know they're on their way. The ones that shipped there, they're probably on their way too, but we just don't know because all their normal tracking isn't working, which unfortunately is more common experience than we
Yeah.
like. You need me to hold it sideways for you somehow?
Oh, everybody says they're so glad you're doing this because they miss doing it with their kids. Maggie, yes, if the books don't appear, we will
Do you want me to scrape
be
this
the
one
ones
like
who
this?
have to take the blow. Because they haven't even been scanned at the post office. So the post office could just say, well, we never got them, so we're not responsible, which is what UPS did to me 3 weeks ago. When I took some packages and I didn't ask for a receipt, and they just disappeared. And the guy's like, oh no, we ship everything out. I'm like, there's no tracking number. So then he told me, go claim the insurance. Well, I can't claim the insurance because UPS never got it. So
My nose is a lot more creatively shaped than it usually is.
yeah,
I
so
keep stabbing him.
we lose a lot of money on shipping books through the post office that don't get there. So
And there goes the daily dog commute.
Daily alarm clock, yeah.
It's the dog commute.
wonder if they can hear it.
Yay! Rachel loves our roasted pumpkin seed recipe. That's great, isn't it?
Oh, somebody, I don't know if you saw in the text document that I had, but somebody said that they had made our chicken fried steak that we made the other day, and I think for tonight, and it was awesome.
Yay!
And there was another recipe that they mentioned having made. Oh,
Linda!
if you need the
Yes! You got, yay! You got your soap making kit. I'm so glad. Thank you for ordering. I appreciate it. You guys can order my soap making kits at homemadesoapmakingsupplies.com
if you need any of the links, there
for the beginners.
text thing.
Um,
Oh, the soap making ones are on the.
all right. So Mike thinks I'm not doing my job properly here. I'm not, because I'm not with it today. Okay, there is our sale right there. Man. Here is our, did you not do the menus recipe?
Huh?
Did you not do the October menus?
Yeah,
Where?
that one right there.
Oops.
Oh. Okay, here is the October menus. Right here for you guys to go see.
Except it's still stuck.
Um,
A little bit more.
Thank you, Mother. Appreciate that link there.
You want me to grab it for you?
Alrighty.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
So since you went below where you drew, you might want to draw this part of the mouth lower. So
Jonathan wants to know, what is that popping noise he keeps hearing? I have no idea. I don't hear a popping noise. Do you hear a popping noise?
I'm not.
I have no idea. I'm sorry, Jonathan. Did your package come yet, Jonathan?
Do you think we
Through the post office?
Like erase it.
Ramona, we do ship them media mail, but it doesn't do me any good if they don't scan them. So,
For a while, we tried to do all of them priority, but it costs a lot more, and people didn't
Oh, yeah,
buy it
it's
as
my-
much.
It's my bubble gum, Jonathan.
oh, David,
I'm chewing gum.
Joshua.
Actually, maybe you shouldn't do that because Jonathan has a gum issue like Mom's dog issue.
David,
Yes.
Joshua.
Okay.
Okay,
so-
for those
so-
of you wanting my gun mold, here is the link. Right here where I got it.
It's okay.
Some people were asking about that. There you go. And here you go. All right, there we go. Yeah. So, let's see. Bandana Grandma asked, can I take the gun soap on an airplane? Actually, I did to Mississippi, believe it or not. So it did work. Yeah.
That was for the what was it, the spring gathering?
Yes.
We took it there, yeah.
Ooh, Amy says they're struggling to get spring in Australia.
Ooh, hopefully you get it soon.
Yeah.
Do you want some teeth on the bottom too, or no? Okay, that's cool.
All right. We have changed packaging, and it is getting there better with the shipping.
You got some bright electric pink packaging.
Yeah, we have bright pink packages we do now, and until this shipment, they were getting there in better shape.
And again, they still might. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take over. They still might. We're not sure.
I don't know.
It's funny because most of the time we've been doing this, there wasn't tracking on them, was there?
Do what?
Like when we first started shipping the books, there was no tracking available for them, was there?
No, there was. Yeah. No, there was. Hello, Katie in Western Washington. Uh-oh, Nan sent you a package today, Dave.
Yeah, I know she did. It's probably
I
the.
could if you're not careful. You want me to turn it the other way so you can
Hey,
use your right hand?
Estelle, get your act together. I'm getting my act together, too. Just got done reading some organizing books to reorganize myself.
Woohoo!
Why don't you organize yourself?
So what was it?
Can't you come up with some creative ideas?
Well, after reading the organizing book, I was rather proud of myself because I did all the organizing ideas that they said. Like, only have one pair of socks for each person. That's what we already do. Or not
No.
one pair.
I was gonna say, well, that's kind of an interesting trick.
Yeah, that's an
One
interesting
kind. One kind. We have 12 of one kind of socks, and that's all
Actually,
you
I
get.
have 2 kind.
You do? Did we not get all the old ones out?
You know, I have the ones I sleep in and the ones
Oh yeah, your fluffy sleeping socks. Yeah, that's. I didn't count that.
So Jack and I are reading The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe right now. What do you think, Jack? Do you like it?
Oh yeah.
Dora, email me, editor@livingonadime.com, and I'll look up your order. Well, here, let's just do it right now, shall we? Let's look up Dora's order. Why not?
I kind of thought he would enjoy the Narnia books, so that's the first of the 7. Oh, sorry, you want to take that out?
Yeah, sure.
Ooh. Ooh, there you go.
Well, there's the front. You gonna cut more, or is that good?
Oh, I forgot about these little side bit parts.
Was
They kind of.
if you do them, make sure you just leave.
Dora,
enough
your book
space
has
between the next
shipped,
thing.
and I think it is one of the ones that is lingering in post office world. Let me check.
The reason why we're waiting a little bit longer is because these go media mail, and so typically they take.
Mom, I just got
They
an
can take
idea.
up to 10 business days to arrive. Yeah,
the
yours
US.
is in La La Land.
So while we're waiting on the result,
cute.
they may just show up on their own.
What if we took a top hat and put it on the pumpkin?
that would be cute.
Please
I would
do.
love that.
That would be hilarious.
Yay, Elizabeth got her book. I'm so happy.
You can put
Yeah.
your whatever you want to do on there.
I kind of wanted to have all like.
Yay, Rosalie's got there in record time in perfect shape. Yay.
There's no top hat because top hats are like $100, but.
Oh, man.
Top hat.
Wait, can you put the thing?
Ah, they're calling
Oh.
you Pumpkin Jack.
Put this hat on.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah.
Okay, watch.
Hang
Here we
on.
go. Here we go.
Yay!
Woo!
Oh no, it's gonna slip.
Hold on.
Can you see it? Oh.
You could put like a little hat on it.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness, that is. Hang on.
That'd be
Hang on. Can't
hilarious.
quite see
That
it.
is so adorable.
Oh, it looks so cute.
Everybody's telling you, good job, good job, good job.
I thought it would be maybe a good idea to put like a little
Yes, that's my pumpkin. I
Good
mean my
job.
hat.
A little what?
symbol
Oh.
here.
So he's making a mark on there because he thought it would help him to remember how to get the top on the right way.
Oh, see, you're
'Cause,
smart,
like,
dude.
You know,
Yep.
if you have it going like, oh my god, it's just like, oh,
Yep.
No.
That makes sense.
makes it easy.
See, your school tests are proving that you're smart.
He's like, no.
So
Yeah, they
his what do they call those? Assessment, like state assessments or whatever. They're showing him as being very bright, but his actual grades are lower because apparently he wasn't turning in a lot of his homework. So
Why turn in homework when you're already so smart, huh?
but that
When your
will-
brilliance just spews out of you, why turn in your homework, huh?
See, that's just my logic.
no.
Hey, I'm acing all the tests, so I should take the first
Takes
test.
even 19 days for priority. It's not supposed to. If your book is gone for 19 days on priority, please let me know. Because it should take up to 7 days.
Actually,
So-
even on media mail, if it's 19 days,
Yeah,
please
there's-
contact us
yeah.
because that would be definitely something's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing we've struggled with the post office, it doesn't happen. I mean, it happens more than we would like, but they'll sometimes deliver to a neighbor or some other place that's nearby, and then they figure it's out of their hands, not their responsibility anymore. I'm thinking, well, what if you don't
And-
get along with your neighbor?
Yeah,
You'd
and the
have to go over there and
neighbor
ask 'em
keeps
for
the
it.
books. We've had neighbors actually keep the books and say, nope, I'm not giving it back. It came to my house. So, hello, Maureen in Long Island.
This is. I think this is
Sharon,
just so
yes,
funny.
all media mail is subject to be searched,
done
and
with
that's
that?
totally fine, except that it hasn't even been scanned yet.
Yeah, I think it's good.
And it should have had scanning.
We have had them actually.
So,
This guy's.
For a while, they were charging our customers the extra because they said this shouldn't be media mail. Like, it's a
and
book.
they didn't open it.
Yeah, they didn't open
And
it.
they did not open it.
They're like, it's a book. How's that not media mail?
Yeah.
That was all that was in it. There wasn't like a extra anything.
Yeah,
What are you doing,
makes
Dad?
me really mad.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to.
No.
Gotcha. Never mind. Sorry. Bum, ba-dum, bum.
He looks so funny.
All right, Dave. that guy
Okay,
his-
Roberta, please let me
hat.
know when it shows up. Like I said, guys, there's 61 packages missing. We are
Where's the
working on
light?
it, so
Oh, the light.
The light doesn't have
we don't have
batteries.
battery. Well, here, can take my candle.
No, the candle will. You need the top open, don't you? Don't you
Yeah.
need the top open though?
Here we go.
Because it could burn the thingy.
Okay.
Would that be bad?
Is that hot?
Concerning me. Mom, I don't
Watch it melt the plastic bag.
Okay,
Why
here we
don't
go.
just... I think we have button batteries, Mom.
Listen to you.
Mom, I think we have button
There.
batteries.
I'm not gonna do it
There
on
we
the show
go.
because
No,
it would.
no.
Okay,
put
turn
the
off
hat
the
on.
lights. Now turn off the lights. Here we go. Turn off the lights, Dad.
Now put the hat on.
Dun dun dun.
Oh wait, the hat is too far on.
Oh, yeah, the hat is too far on.
That is a cute pumpkin, Jack.
You need to tape it on.
Yeah, we can tape it on.
We'll do
Maybe
it.
we should actually use the hat. That'd be hilarious because it looks like...
I won't do it on the show because it'd blow the speaker
Yeah.
completely. But sometimes when we're walking around, even though we don't go to the creepy house necessarily, when kids are all standing around, I do this. I'd say I do a pretty respectable Wicked Witch of the West
Okay,
scream.
hold your ears. We'll do it.
No.
This is your warning. Hold your ears.
No,
You ready?
it'll-
Hold your ears.
the mic
Okay,
can't-
go.
The mic can't handle it.
I'm
Go
turning
stand
it-
over there.
I can turn it
Do
on the
it.
volume.
You do a good Wicked Witch.
How good Wicked Witch of the West.
Okay, you ready?
Well,
Okay,
Let me close the
hold on.
windows. So the neighbors
Oh,
don't
just.
All right.
Well, you don't have to go that far.
It's loud. Actually, that's not the best.
You maxed it out. Oh,
But that's
So there's Mike's Wicked Witch. See what I
Sometimes-
have to live with?
sometimes I'll do the Wicked Witch of the West thing. That's not my best, but like when we walk past the house where people are standing and it's a scary looking house because we're usually on the other side of the street and they're not expecting it.
Yeah.
So just like to be silly.
Yeah, the barbecue chicken's in the oven. I just checked. It's still semi-frozen, so I think it's going to take me probably 40 minutes. So I think it's going to be a little bit longer.
She also made this luscious,
did you
yummy
get candle?
coleslaw, which I'll be happy to
did you
eat
take
after we're not doing
Uh,
the pumpkin thing.
somebody will have to get a hot pad holder because it's hot. Oh, Heather! She had her baby girl and it's out of the NICU and they're home. Yay! Congratulations, Heather! That's so exciting. Good for you.
Yay! Yes.
Ellie
I
had
saw
to
a
be-
picture, Heather. She's super cute.
Everybody loves your sound, your scream. So, all right, guys, please like, subscribe, and share.
wait, did you show the food?
I didn't. It's still cooking because it was frozen.
Does it look
not
like it's
done
supposed to
yet.
look?
Well, we can pull it out and show them, but it's not quite done yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on, just a minute.
Tara's not feeling very well, so. Ooh, it's coming along nicely. It's not quite done, so we're gonna let
It's
it go a
still
little
got probably
longer.
15
Dave?
more minutes.
Can you tilt down?
Oh, yeah.
But this is what it
Oh.
looks like. It was a little frozen, so otherwise it
Yeah.
would be done by now, right?
Yeah, probably 15 more minutes.
It usually browns some as well as just getting cooked all the
Yes,
way through.
it does. It'll brown in just a little bit more. So, all right, guys, thank you for joining us. Please go check out our sale. It ends on Monday. Please like, subscribe, and share, and visit us at livingondime.com. And we will see you guys on Monday.
Bye. Wow,
Hang
it
on.
seems like it seems like the show is shorter when I'm on this side of it than when I'm on the computer.